prophets come and try. It don't matter where we be at, when you see us, we gon' ride. We'll pull up where you be at, hit the streets and bring it out. Plus we practice what we preach and read them scriptures, then apply. You wanna pull up on the prophets, come and try. It don't matter where we be at, when you see us, we gon' ride. We'll pull up where you be at, hit the streets and bring it out.
Question: who was the old covenant for?
You said who was the old covenant for? It was for the Israelites, but they disobeyed. How many times do we got disobeyed for God to?
Correct. So then, during that disobedience, how would Israel atone for their sins, or be brought back into the love of God?
Well, they had to suffer, and they had to go through.
Don't go too far away, Brody.
I'm gonna trash real quick.
All right, bet.
Suffer and go through a few things.
Like what?
They suffered in the wilderness for 40 years, and they started to play.
Give me that Deuteronomy 28:48. Let me show you how the children of Israel have and are still suffering until the coming of Christ. How about that?
We're still killing ourselves. We're slaves to ourselves. We're still under the curse.
You said we're still slaves to ourselves. We're under the curse. That's profound. Let's see if the Bible speaks about those Israelites, right?
Yeah.
Do you know your nationality?
I believe I'm supposedly come from the tribe of Judah.
Right, so that would make you a what? The tribe of Judah from the nation of Israel. Right, so Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Do you understand that? Back in Genesis 32, right? He changed, and he had 12 sons, right? Right, so he was changed. His name was changed, right? So you say, if for you to acknowledge that you are an Israelite would mean that you were those people back then, correct?
They were my ancestors.
Ancestors, right? Yeah. All right, real quick, 148.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
What did the Bible just call those people?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
So God said he was going to send a nation of people's enemies against them, right? Did it say our friends? Did it say the homies? Did it say our neighbors? It said our enemies, right? It's very strong. God said that word, right? Do you understand that? All right, we're going to read.
And in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
So we were going to have to serve our enemies in want of all things. Where you get that food from that you just ate? From our enemies, from another nation. That's all he's saying, another nation, right? Read.
And put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
These other nations had what upon our people's necks, right? Bro, who put this here? You see this? They had these upon our necks. Is this not our history? Thank you, soldier. Is this not our history? Right. Remember that. This is our history in the book, the Bible, right? We have not been taught that in Christianity, correct? So what I told you earlier, just a little bit earlier, we have been taught another man's religion out of this book. We have not been taught this book. Simple as that, right? Think about it. You've been taught another man's religion out of this book, and you've learned that, we are the people of this book.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Have they taught you that?
Oh, no, they didn't say that.
It's 2 Corinthians 11. Finish that out real quick.
Until he hath destroyed thee.
So these enemies, multiple enemies, not just the so-called white man, which he's red. He's not white, he's a red man, right? The blood shows through his skin. The so-called Arab man, through the sub-Sahara slave trade, right? The colonization, the conquering of the Americas over here, our brothers and sisters, the Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, right? Guatemalans, Mexicans, all these over here, they were conquered. They were enslaved. They were colonized. These are the same curses that fit the children of Israel.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream Black Power while Heron was pushed But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.